I'm Susan. I am the 7th grade fuel leader for the girls and or Orchard Student Ministry, I should say. And I'm really excited to be with y'all tonight. I'm going to be bringing you the devotion for day 3 of our new leadership series that we're doing. And I really enjoyed this devotion. I thought it was really great. I loved the little story at the very beginning. And what was really cool was that the guy in the story had the foresight. He didn't think about that moment. He was thinking about, one of the lines in the devotion was, he says, I'm taking the first step for my company for the next 50 years. And so I'm not going to spoil the story. I want you to go and read it. It was really neat. And you'll be very surprised when you get to the end. So, but that quote to me tells me what a leader does and what a leader thinks. He doesn't think about himself right then. He thinks about the future. He thinks about other people, and he doesn't think about just that day. He thinks, okay, what actions I take today, how are they going to impact in the future? And that's a very key aspect of being a leader. And so that's just one of the things to try to remember as you're going through life and you're placed in various leadership roles, that it's not about you. It's about the people that you're being called to lead, whatever that looks like. Could be your family. It could be coworkers. It could be other students. It could be a group of people for a cause. All sorts of different things in life will come up that will cause you to have to be a leader. It could be right now in just your little group of friends. What kind of leadership qualities are you exerting or exhibiting, I should say. So that's really important to remember. One of the scripture references in the devotion this week was Joshua 1:9, which is actually one of my favorite verses. And so I'm going to read that for y'all just real quick. And it says, have I not commanded you? Be strong and courageous. Do not be terrified. Do not be discouraged. For the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go. So it's really a great kind of a mantra for a leader, because it can be lonely at the top. You're the leader. Everybody's looking at you, and you have to make all the decisions. Well, you don't have to do them all by yourself. You have a God who loves you. You have a God who wants to walk beside you, and he wants to help you. So he tells you, be strong, courageous, lead the people. Do what needs to be done. Do what I've called you to do. Do what I've raised you up to be able to do. And I've equipped you with what you need. Everything you need, I've given you to be able to accomplish what I've put in front of you. So that's something really important to remember when you're thinking about leadership in whatever capacity. One of the other things I wanted to point out was, imagine a world where no one led, where there were no leaders. We would just be in utter chaos all the time. So think about the situation we're in now. Just think if we didn't have world leaders. Just think if we didn't have people in the health field or the health industry that are trying to lead and trying to make the right decisions for our country and for us as individuals. And just think if we didn't have state leaders, all of those kind of things would be very chaotic. Nobody would have any direction. Nobody would know exactly which way to go or what to do. So leaders are very important. They aren't always famous, though, and they're not always in high positions of power. Leaders are not just the ones that are at the top that you see on TV. They're not just the presidents and the governors and people of that nature. Sometimes they're students like yourselves. Sometimes they're students like you, and you are the leaders, even if it's just for a certain situation or event or just in your realm of influence. You have the ability to be a leader within your own family. So take that very seriously and take those opportunities whenever they present themselves. One of the last kind of comments I wanted to leave you with is taking the role of a leader can be a big responsibility, but it causes you to grow and to stretch. Sometimes it even brings big blessings, or it might just bring small ones, but those are all building blocks in your life. So make sure that when you are given the opportunity to be a leader, that you're thinking about others, not just yourself, and you have a big picture thinking. So I pray for each of you. I hope you all are having a wonderful week. I hope that you are checking on each other, checking on your friends, and being supportive. Be respectful of your parents. That's another great way that you can be a leader be respectful of your parents, and then also being respectful of your friends and honoring those friendships. So thank you all so much for the opportunity to come and join you today, and I hope you all have a great week, and see you next time. Bye.